Well, I'm back. I figured that since I'm on a roll, um, I was gonna go for a third video in the same night because sleep is overrated anyway. So let's do this. I am totally psyched up for this. It's probably good for me to do a lot of videos at once because I have such a hard time getting started, but once I'm going, I don't want to stop. So this is a serpent road. You can see it's serpentine. So you might think the Serpent Road is a dungeon, and my impression is that they might have actually planned one here, but it ended up getting cut for time. It's a little unclear what the Serpent Road is, if it's some kind of like underground tunnel that like goes under the seas or something, or if it's a magical tunnel. People say it drains your stamina so I don't know. It's not entirely clear. It's gotta be some kind of, like, you're physically traveling along it. But it seems like kind of glossing it over that they went all that way on foot. Oh shit. So you might have saw, or I might have told you or something, that this is locked up. And we will be able to get in here now that we've come back. Karate man. While we're here, we may as well go ahead and save. Actually, I'm curious, what happens if we try to enter the castle? What are you? That's cold, guys. I can open the door. Alright, well, it pretty obviously suggested that I should go to the inn. I don't need to rest, or do I? Nah, I'm fine. I just saved too. Hold on. How did I not loot this place before? Oh yes, all of those Cure 1s and plain tents. I really need them now. Do I look like a waitress? Man, why does this keep happening? We finally have a new soldier sprite. Alright. You son of a bitch. Hold on. Jesus. Hold on a second. Yeah, you don't have defense for crap when you're minied. Bam. Oh, come on. Cecil's still small. I kind of would want to know what Yang would look like with like a full-size awesome sprite. This'll hurt me more than it hurts you, dude. Okay, that might be a lie. I know, that's pretty cold, isn't it? Hey, he just kicked me in the face. I think I'm justified being pissy at him. And yeah, I didn't really comment on it, but Cecil has some white magic now. It's not much, but it's useful on occasion. Just hit him with some nasty stuff. The virus is pretty awesome. And it also inflicts sap on the enemy, so they'll be slowly losing hit points, although they don't really show it. Try not to get this shit beat out of us too much. He got meteors and explosions and swords rained down on him, and all it did was cause him to be kind of hurt. Jesus Christ. This guy must have the hardest abs in the world. It bugs me that they spell it Leviathan. I guess there's not much you can do about that because of this, the size cap on the characters. By the Baron. It kind of confuses what he means. Oh well. Well, that sucks. Sweet. I don't know, that's more amusing than it probably should be, but I just can't help myself. It's really great when you just end up walking through people. Free rests at the inn. You know that can never go wrong. Apparently the last one, pretty much. There's something kind of adorable about the way he just kind of immediately climbs into bed while everyone else is still chatting. Weren't attacked this time. That's nice. Kind of surprising considering we just outright murdered a couple of Baron's soldiers. Can we unlock the weapon shop here? It obviously knows we have the right item, but it makes us look for it ourselves. Have these guys just been sitting in this locked room this whole time? So because Yang is a barehanded specialist, his weapons don't really give him extra attack, but they do give him an elemental quality. Will this actually help us? Let's just buy one of each, just in case. Might just have a staff. Let's give him the Thunder Rod. And Yang, I Ice Claw, Fire Claw. A lot of things are weak to fire, right? Although actually, no. Let's give him Thunder, because I think we're going to be facing a lot of water monsters. Headband, Karate, Silver. We already stocked up on Silver, but how about Yang? Okay, so he could probably use this. Anyone can wear the headband. I probably should just have Yang wear it, though. Yang can wear the silver ring, so I guess I'll get one for him. Headband. I don't actually know exactly what all these stats are in here. It really doesn't cover much, because you have more than 3 stats, but I guess this is the only ones that really matter. Top one's obviously attack, and then I guess this one's probably defense. And this is the one I'm not sure about, but I'm guessing it's magic defense. It's just kind of a little ball. I guess it's kind of like, because the little magics have balls next to them. Kinda, I don't know. I'm thinking that's probably what it is. But I've never been 100% sure. Actually, hold on. Loot, 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 loot. No, there's nothing here. And I think we did run into this locked door as well. But once again, let's take the opportunity to save, just so we don't have to worry about anything bad happening to us. Better safe than sorry. Oh yeah, funny little thing, I've probably done this before and not really commented on it. If you bump once against an NPC, their next step will be faster. It's to get people out of your way. You just kind of shove them off. Of course, they still move in a random direction, but you know, you do what you can, I guess. So we're traveling through another waterway because, of course we are. Blue carrots! Oh Yang, I'm so glad to have you back. Let's beat the shit out of these things. I knew putting Thunder on would be a good idea. Stupid crocodile. Or crocodile, I guess. God damn it. Let's see if Thunder works against this bastard. Oh Yang, I'm so glad you're back. Purple carrots. A leckfish. You're gonna be an asshole, aren't you? Of course, there's no water dungeon is complete without an electric themed enemy that's resistant to thunder. Of course, all they did was make it purple. Still beats the shit out of piranhas. Didn't know piranhas were blue carrots. I wonder what element they are weak against, though. A leckfish. Doesn't really sound like something that'll be weak to ice or fire. And they're still fish. I guess it's not that important. They're just there to fuck with you. Purple is electric resistant, apparently. What happens if we kick them? I wonder if the claw effect is applied when you kick. Doesn't make any sense, but... One spell that that Tella has that might be worth explaining is Wall, also known as Reflect. most games. Basically what Reflect does is it reflects a spell one time. If you're hit with a spell when you have Reflect, it will just bounce off your face. If your enemy also has Reflect, it won't actually bounce off their face again, just to stop any infinite loops from happening. You only have to worry about it bouncing off Reflect once. Reflect can be very useful. It's one of those kind of more strategic type spells that can be used to protect yourself against magic. And let's draw on Cecil's magic pool for now, since he's not really going to be doing anything else with his magic. He's only got 3 spells. Just because he has magic doesn't really make him a caster, it just means it's a little bit of extra healing. We're suddenly very magic-oriented. I guess we were magic-oriented before, just with one guy. Whoops. That was careless. I guess it's not that bad, it's just kind of It doesn't do that big bushel of extra damage. Of course, Yang's got a fuck ton of hit points. Gotta stay in shape when you're running in a battle. No shirt. Gotta love those big numbers. Wondering how far we'll be able to get in this video. There might not be a good pausing point until after. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully this dungeon won't take too long. It's honestly kind of a boring dungeon. The really interesting stuff happens after we get through it. You know, I think I'm just gonna skip this one. Fuck's sake. You're gonna make me fight the Electfish, aren't you? Gonna make me do it. Why don't we see about... What? That didn't do shit. It's good enough. How long is this dungeon? It's one thing that I don't do so good at is remembering how the dungeons are shaped. It all kind of blurs together, you know. There's only so much you can do with the dungeons. I mean, you know, random counters, treasure, a lot of the same tile set. Let's see, we can walk through here. The path actually splits. Is there anything... I should really memorize these places better. Actually, hold on. I would be fascinated to learn if we can actually use sight in the dungeon. No. If it goes bzzz, then why not just gray it out? Oh well, let's sweep up all this treasure. Hope we don't run into too many monsters. The water monsters are kind of a pain in the ass. The fish, the crocodiles. Aqua worm. Let's do this again. This went over pretty well. If we combine it with kick, we might be able to sweep all the fish. Did I just use lightning? I meant to use ice. Really could have seen that one coming. You son of a bitch. Screw you. I'm so done with this. It's not hitting the top and the bottom character. That's weird. Yeah, I'm so done with this shit. Oh man. Really? Yeah, these things are pretty terrifying looking too. I don't know if I want to actually get near this thing. It's got like little feelers on its back and like stalk eyes. Gross. Cecil doesn't have too much to go on left. I think we're fine. Where's the... Oh, that's kind of counterintuitive. Let's see now. Sure, why not? Of course they gotta hit twice, because of course they do. Just think of how much it would hurt if people weren't in the back row. Now is a good time to use lightning too, I think. Notice that Porum and Palm already have more MP than Tela does. I guess all that youthful energy contributes. Let's heal up a little bit. Actually, Porum has a ton of MP left. That's fun. Big old treasure box. It's so hard deciding what route to take here. Splitting stuff up all willy-nilly. Get missed. Jesus. He hits those guys hard. Yeah. Hydras. Running into some interesting enemies at least. Bam. Always nice to see those 4-digit numbers. He's gone. How's Cecil doing? Yeah, you can see he's already pretty up there, and he's, even at a lower level than everyone else, he's still a huge bruiser in combat. No. Fuck you. Fuck you and your wave. I'm not gonna do the wave. Oh, come on. Yeesh. I think we're just about at the end of the dungeon. Really want to fight guards. They can mini-fly me too, huh? Yeah, that's annoying. Of course you're gonna make me take a long route, so I'm gonna run into encounters. Oh, no, 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 no. Eventually I'm gonna be at a point where I'm just gonna be so done with encounters, I'm just gonna end up running from them all, and then come off severely under-leveled. Here we are, last room. I know this one well, because this is where the save point is. We're gonna want to stay in a tent. At some point I probably should stock up on tents. I'm being at least somewhat liberal with their use, and I'm probably gonna run out at some point. But on the other hand, the game does supply you with quite a few of them, even without needing to do much shopping. At this point I want to be fresh for the fight ahead, so I'm not even going to bother if any enemies show up. Here we are, good old Baron Castle, right where we started the game, huh? I guess we technically started the game in Mist City yet, but you know. He did say that Sid was imprisoned. Can we find him here? Nope, no luck. Oh well. Let's poke around a little bit. I know where I'm supposed to go, but I can't remember if there's any items of interest or goodies to be found if we poke around a bit more. I could have saved them the tent if I'd just... You can really just go back to your bed. You're basically in the middle of enemy territory, but fuck you, it's my bed. Of course I'm gonna sleep there if I want and pile in with 2 children, an old man, and a karate master. Good night. No. Alright. There's really nothing here. In fact, there's not even anyone here. It's pretty damn empty. Guess they're all running around pillaging and shit. It's like empty. There's no one here. Except I guess the guard stationed on the front to keep me from getting in the front door. We have a full party, don't we? Don't we? Aw, shit. Aw, shit. Holy shit. Guess what? He's got arms. Snake arms. To be honest, when I was a kid, this one fight held me up for the longest time. You have no idea. It was a bitch. Cure one is probably good. I just don't want my mages dropping dead. I don't know why I had so much trouble with him specifically. I guess the arms just threw me off. He can revive them. They're probably going to be back pretty quickly. Oops. I don't know why I keep doing that. Let's drop a freaking virus on his head. Oh, that's weird. It didn't... Oh yeah, that probably screwed me over a little bit. Want to keep him alive. Here. This isn't something you'd really learn how to do until quite a bit later in the game, but I'll show you a trick. How best to go about this? Huh. Well, that's good then. Never mind. I'll show you the trick later. Guess his arms are just kind of flopping around and trying to bite us. Creepy. If you're careful and you don't run afoul of his wall, then it's not going to be that tough. You know, since I can sleep in my own bed, may as well. Our infiltration of Baron took an extra couple days because we got really tired, you know. Alright, we know who's in charge here. We have a very exclusive membership, you know. You know, if it were fully animated, the scene of Cagnazo transforming back into his true form would probably be a really interesting one to see. But we're kind of limited here. You could just as easily imagine him kind of wearing a big fat suit on top of himself. I don't know. But yeah, he actually has a G in his name, Cagnazo, and they took it out in this translation. I'm not really sure why. Although I'm probably butchering that name also. So the big thing to worry about here is that. That is worrisome because that means he's gathering up for... Jesus, come on! He didn't even give me time to prepare. If you hit him with lightning, it scatters the water away. The lit scared him. Oh, this translation. May as well hit him with the big stuff. Give me time to cast this time. I'm gonna be in trouble if he does that again. I haven't even gotten a turn for my healer. There we go. Jesus. Maybe I am over-leveled. That didn't take long at all. I swear, I promise to you, some of these boss fights really are this epic. Or that epic. They're as epic as they're supposed to be. Come on, Cagnazo. I was relying on you to put up a good fight. We need to put on a show here, and you're not cutting it, man. Oh well. You at least got to see his gimmick. Wow, Sid, are you really behind on the times? um, there might have been a scripting error there. He's facing the wrong way. I don't know. Maybe that's supposed to imply something I'm not picking up here? Wait, you hid an airship? Those things aren't small. Oh, can't you assholes just stay dead? Shit. Okay, come on. We actually kind of had a dramatic scene here until you added 3 extra O's. Ah. Well, that sucks. To the Enterprise. Nothing completes a somber scene like a Star Trek reference. Meanwhile, on Namek. Yeah, so far your 4 fiends kind of suck. Sorry to say it, I mean, I remembered those fights being a lot harder when I was 10. You wily bastard. Has she been struggling continuously this entire time? I mean, I know it's a bad situation, but you'd think that she'd get tired. Where is this? How did you put it here? I have so many questions. But hey, we got ourselves a frickin' airship now, and it's about time. Mode 7 activate. You can tell his is evil because it's a black airship. What a douchebag. You know, to be honest, when you've got a best friend named Kane, you really should have seen this one coming. Nothing completes a somber scene like breaking the fourth wall. Yeah. Not really anything you need to worry about. I know how to control this thing. Man, this music is so sad. Come on, let's get some proper airship flying music here. Yeah, now that's more like it. So we're just about done here, but just for funsies, let's fly around a bit. There's Kaipo. I think it's Damsian, is what I've heard. There's our airship, or our hovercraft. It's still right there. There's Fabul. We could go back to any one of these places if we wanted. Having an airship rocks. There's an odd place that we're not going to be able to visit for a while. There's Mount Ordeals. Right there. There's Mysidia. There's a whole lot of ocean. We're back over in Fabul here. I get a little bit lost with the geography, you know, but actually where we're headed is actually connected to the same landmass. There's a whole fuck ton of forest here which keeps us from just being able to land the airship anywhere. But where we're actually going to be landing is right here in this tiny little spot. And that's where we will pick up next time. So, I will see you then in, I'm just going to call it Troya. In Troya. So, I will see you there.